So it is very fair to say right now that I'm getting nervous about Liverpool's contract situation. And I don't know where this goes. I don't know what happens. But all I want to happen is that we sign at least one player to a new contract. Whether it be Virg, Mo, or Trent. I just want one of them to sign a new contract. Just at least it be one. Just one. That's all I want. Just for one of them to sign a new contract. But yeah. I don't know what is going to happen with the Trent situation at all. That's starting to really worry me. I feel like it's going to be an ultimatum sort of situation where Madrid are going to go, it's either us or Liverpool. And he's going to have to pick between the two. So, it's safe to say that it's starting to worry me quite a bit. And I don't know where we go from this. I don't know if Salah signs a new contract. He looks to be leaving at the end of this season. I think we keep the fight up for Virgil van Dijk and Trent. But I did see on the news today, which has given me a bit of positivity, that Trent is set to be the most paid Englishman of all time. So that could mean something. So, we could be close to that. But Virgil, I also saw something saying that it's a matter of time when he signs a new contract, not if. So that could also mean something as well. But I think this is Mohamed Salah's last season at Liverpool. So, we're preparing ourselves for this. It's not a new thing. We've known about this for the last 18 months. So I think we try and keep hold of Virgil and Trent, because Virgil van Dijk is the most important player in this team, regarding roles, because he's our captain. So, it's going to be very hard to pick a captain out of the team if Virgil leaves, but I think Virgil will sign a contract. I'm confident of that. But again, the Trent situation is worrying me a bit, because Real Madrid are a very hard team to say no to. And, there's got to be something in there, because he hasn't yet signed the new contract. And I saw something that said he's rejected multiple contract offers from Liverpool this season. So he either wants to move to Madrid or is demanding more money and is saying, I want this and nothing else. And he's sticking to it. So that could be a thing. Or he just wants to move to Madrid. But I have said over the last 2 months that I think Trent is trying to force his way out of the club. But I might be completely wrong. But I then again think that Trent might be going at the end of this season, because I think Madrid would rather get him on a free than have to buy him. But yeah, it's not looking good for Liverpool. 3 key players could be going at the end of the season. One who is the best player in the league at the minute. I just want us to have some sort of contract talks with Mohamed Salah. That's all I want. Even if we don't get the deal done and we've tried, that's all I want. But if we don't even try to get his contract sorted, that is what will piss me off. So, yeah, I really want them all to sign a new contract. I really want them. I know all 3 of them won't. That is not. That is a guarantee that all 3 of them won't sign a contract. One of them will be leaving at the end of the season. If not, 2 of them. So, Like, we have to get at least one of them on a contract. And I've seen reporters after Virgil's and Trent's basically giving interviews after the games, and they've asked Virgil and Trent this question a lot of times: are you signing a new contract? They've also asked Anna Slot this a couple of times as well in press conferences after the game. So, yeah, I don't know what goes on from this point, but we don't have long until the season ends. It's, I feel like, going to be a very short season for Liverpool fans because of the contract situation alone. But we have to really think about this, because if we lose all three players, the chances are that it's going to be very hard to replace them. Obviously, Omar Marmoush is on the books for Liverpool to sign, so he could be a Mohamed Salah replacement. But if Virgil and Trent are to leave, I think that will be a hard decision to make on who we sign, because Virgil is a very, very important player to Liverpool Football Club. Trent equally as important. So we need to fight to get these contracts sorted. And if they're not sorted in the next 5 months, that is when I will really, really, really start to get concerned about what's going on. But I think FSG are positive about the situation. So if FSG are positive about it, then we have nothing to worry about. But the point where it does start to get worrying is when none of them have signed a contract. But at this minute, we can't panic, because there is still a long time to go. The season, like, we look at it, the full season finishes in June. Yeah? For teams in the Champions League who get to Champions League final. The Premier League season finishes in May, and if we don't get to the Champions League final and still haven't signed these contracts, yes, we're going to be in major trouble. But if we've signed one by January, and it's, say, Trent or Virgil, we can start on another one, another two. So, I think FSG are working on this slowly, but quick at the same time, because they know how frustrated Liverpool fans are, and they know how much Liverpool fans love these three players. Me especially. I mean, Trent is my favourite player in this team. I don't want to sound like I'm saying that just because Trent's leaving. Trent is genuinely my favourite player in this team, so I would hate for him to leave. Like, when Philippe Coutinho left to Barcelona, I was gutted. I was so disappointed. I didn't cry. I'm not one of them football fans. But I was devastated. I was gutted that he'd left. I was like, I guess all things have to come to an end. He was one of the best players in the world at that point. So, like, I was really gutted. I was really not happy at all. But I hope the same thing doesn't happen with the Trent Alexander Arnold situation to Real Madrid. I hope he can pick Liverpool, because he has said in the past that he wants to be Liverpool's captain, like Steven Gerrard was. He wants to be Liverpool's captain, not vice-captain, captain. So, we're going to make that happen if he stays at the club. And he's also said he wants to win the Ballon d'Or, be the first right-back to win the Ballon d'Or. Yeah, we're also going to make that happen if he stays at Liverpool. I mean, Real Madrid are more likely to make it happen, but if he stays at Liverpool, like, I'd love him to become a Ballon d'Or winner at Liverpool. I would really love that. So yeah, I'd love to see that. But yeah, I think we need to get them done as soon as we can. As soon as we can. Just one. And then we work on the next two. But I think the easiest ones are going to be Virgil and Mo. So I think we get the hard one out of the way, which is going to be Trent, and then we get Virgil and Mo done. So, yeah. But looking at Omar Marmoush is giving me vibes that Mohamed Salah won't be staying at Liverpool this season. So if we end up signing Marmoush, I don't think Mohamed Salah will be staying at this football club for much longer. Like the Mamadashvili signing, like that could be telling us, like that could be the universe telling us Alisson won't be at the club for much longer. Like, he is in his 30s. So, but yeah, I've seen he might just be a second goalkeeper, and it could be Kelleher that's leaving, which I think will be the more popular option out of the two. But, yeah, I've seen Mamadashvili this season, and he is incredible. So now we have the best number 1 in the world, the best number 2 in the world, and the best number 3 in the world. Quote Leo's goals on that one. Thanks for the quote, Leo. But yeah. Yeah. I really hope we get them done soon. I'm really looking forward to our future because we're doing brilliantly at the minute, but we'll be doing even more brilliantly if we get these contracts done. So if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do, which means like, subscribe, and if you want more from me, and you want to be one of the first ones to see this video, turn post notifications on, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.